Welcome, everyone, to University Stadium, home to the Lobos of the University of New Mexico, and the fans here are fired up for this clash. Maybe you need a little caffeine, or maybe the sheer energy of this matchup will keep you wide awake, as we know anything can happen when you kick off after dark. As we'll see a squad from the Sun Belt, the Southern Mississippi Golden Eagles, taking on a team from the Pac-12, the New Mexico Lobos. Glad to have you with us for EA Sports College Football. First down here for the offense.
42 Spider. 4-2 Spider.
Leaves it with the running back. Stacked up after gaining a couple to the 23. As college football evolves, guys, and players have more rights and they capitalize on name, image, and likeness, and teams are in different conferences, maybe the biggest thing and the thing that keeps coaches up at night, dealing with the transfer portal.
Because they got to make sure that everybody in their locker room is happy. Oftentimes, you're re-recruiting your own players and trying to keep the Wolves at bay, and phone calls that are coming in from other programs trying to steal your guys. It is not easy. Probably as difficult as it's ever been, David, to be a head coach now with the transfer portal.
It is, and think about players, man. If I'm not happy, if I'm not...
And the Heat gets there, and they get him down at the 14-yard line. The Lobos will send out the punt unit. 3 and out, and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. And no chance for the return man to get his hands on that one as it hops out of bounds. So the Southern Mississippi Golden Eagles offense taking the field. First chance we have to see them today. As we take... A first down for the offense. Got the quick completion. Good pickup on that play. It'll bring up 2nd and 4.
In college football, you see this a ton now. And you use a quick passing game, basically as the running game. Get a few yards, get your offense ahead of the sticks, keeps it on pace for success.
From the shotgun, they'll run it. Finds enough room to get 3 out to the 34.
And those physical runs take a toll. It might not be a big gain now, but down the road, 3rd, 4th quarter, late in the ball games, they tend to turn into bigger runs.
Receivers telling the quarterback what they see. Looking for a man. It's Dampier. And they fail to hook up on 3rd down.
And I like the aggressiveness on 3rd and short, trying to throw the football, take advantage of a look that they got. They weren't successful, and now it's 4th and short territory. Who knows what they're going to do?
This quarterback part of their running game. He'll move it up to the 37-yard line, and it'll be a first down.
You know, college football is so much about emotion and momentum and trying to find parts of games where you can grab it. How about going for it on 4th down on your own end of the field early like that and coming away with the first? That's huge.
And the Lobos will line it up on 1st and 10. They'll leave it with him. What a nifty run there to pick up the first down.
And that is exactly why you stick to running the football. Haven't had a lot of success, but boom, you pop one, right? That's what you got to do. You cannot become one-dimensional and just throw the football every down. Love the offense sticking to the run. Nice job getting the first down.
And he finds some solid space, makes a nice game before the defense is able to stop him.
Yeah, this coaching staff, they're getting this offensive line lathered up and into a rhythm now. They're letting them drive off the ball on 1st down on these running plays, and they're getting chunks of yardage.
They can really be aggressive after that last play. It's 2nd and 3. When they've got him looking run, now to pass. And they got him. They'll get him down for the sack. 7th play of the drive coming up, but a long way to go on 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. finds his big tight end. He's run out of bounds, but not before turning in a big pickup and moving the sticks for a first down. Tune in to the Ocho, 8th play of the drive coming up. He'll do it himself. And he'll be tackled, but there is a flag on the field.
Holding. Offense.
Just an obvious holding call there, and one that just kills an offense's momentum. So after the penalty, a little extra ground to cover on first down. Scanning the field, it's Dampier. Unloads to the wideout. And the pass hits, picked off. And he's wrapped up. On first down, here comes this offense. He wants to throw. Using the back as a receiver on the screen. He will step out of bounds, but not before the big pickup and a first down for this offense. He had the perfect play to open the drive, and now they'll snap it again from the 38. They'll keep it on the ground. A 7-yard pickup. It'll be 2nd and 3.
Coaches always harp about staying ahead of the chains, and when you can run with that type of efficiency on first down, man, you are doing just that.
We've reached the end of the quarter, guys, and Southern Mississippi has the lead. And after that first quarter, let's see if these guys can get back in the game in the second. Quarterback making adjustments with his receivers. Wants to fire on 2nd down. Just a short pass to the tight end. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. 3rd and short now. They snap it from their own 46. This is a design run. He's got first down yardage across the 50. They'll mark it at the 49. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Not the most productive half for this offense so far, but finally starting to get it in gear. 1st and 10. He's looking to throw it. Getting some heat. Caught over the middle. It's Davis. Nice pitch and catch there, and they'll have enough for the first down. You know this sophomore has a big arm, and there were some revolutions on that one. This time they'll go to the running game. At the 20, he's got space. And he'll pick up the first down after a tough run there.
First down, physicality wins football games. Being able to run the football and create balance. And right here, just choose up another first down. Gives you another chance to maybe continue to run the football.
And I feel like this guy, too, is just an explosive play waiting to happen. His vision, his quickness, and he's got a burst. If you give this guy just a crease, he's going to hit it. And right now, he's doing some damage on this defense.
He's knocked down. He'll lose a couple.
Well, they're just trying to run the ball, but that time there was absolutely nowhere for the running back to go, and as a result, that's a tackle for loss.
And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. Now on 4th down, they'll send out the field goal unit. Splits the uprights. Good. Let's see what the Lobos offense has dialed up this time. They've been pretty much stifled on offense so far, David, only able to muster 3 points in their previous 3 drives.
And you got to find a way to open this up and create some explosive plays. The passing game is obviously the easiest way. Jesse, put more speed on the field, find those guys down the field.
And you know they're frustrated, too, because they felt like there were some matchups they could take advantage of to get some points on the board early. In this one, they just haven't been able to connect on those opportunities. But I like David's idea. Maybe move some guys around and see if you can create some better one-on-one matchups.
On 1st and 10 from the 38. Looking for room. It's Henry. What a good run there. He has enough for the first down.
Every offense wants to be able to run the ball and be physical, especially on first down. And you want to create second and short, third and short.
And the ball comes out. What a disastrous play. How about that alert play from the defense to scoop it up? A little over half a minute to play before halftime as they take over 1st and 10. From the gun, the running back looking for room. He's piled up 65 yards rushing, and that is quite an impressive first half here in this season opener. A timeout is called as this offense tries to find a way to get more points on the board before the half. Dropping back, it's Dampier. Throws to the wideout. Makes a connection. There's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half. It'll be a first down from the 49-yard line. Looking to move it through the air. Fires to the big fella. And that corner came in hot despite knowing that he was giving up some size. On 2nd down, they'll take to the air. Finds his big tight end. And they reacted well to the completion, but it was too late to keep him from getting the first down. That's the end of the 2nd quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin in our halftime update. We will get another look at this New Mexico offense. And in a low-scoring game like this one, David, every possession is magnified.
And I think more than anything, it just gets frustrating. And you got to put that behind you. You got to see what this defense has been doing to be so successful. Caller, now use it against them.
Yeah, David, I think for a play caller, this is tough, right? It's like you have to have the perfect play on just to get a first down. In these types of games, I think you're just trying to get guys out in space, see if a dude can break a tackle, maybe that
brings it in down the left side. Big gain on that one as he steps out of bounds with a first down. And now a fresh set of downs for this offense. They'll throw it on 1st down. Grabbed in the middle, it's Davis.
And I love when you understand when I'm supposed to put some RPMs on that football. You can tell he's throwing over the middle of the field. He knows he's got defenders there. I got to throw this thing in there quick, fast, in a hurry. Nice job by the quarterback.
He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. A 3rd down play coming from the 32 as they try to keep the drive going. They'll try to pick it up on the ground. Moving deeper into enemy territory. Move the chains. It's 1st down at the 27.
I love when players understand situations and they understand where the 1st down marker is and they understand where I got to get to. A lot of people you'll see run north-south and try to bounce out wide and make big plays. Sometimes it's not about making big plays. Sometimes it's about getting that 1st down to make sure I get an extra set of downs instead of trying to make those big touchdown runs.
They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Single back formation, and they give it to it. Got enough space. Touchdown! Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They're going to throw it to start the drive. Going to try to pop one on the screen. They finally get him stopped, but what a good job by that front wall to set up the screen and create some lanes for their running back. 1st and 10. They'll see if they can find some running room on the right here. And he's a real nowhere man tackled in this no-gain land. Got stuffed on 1st down. It's 2nd and 10. Looking to throw, it's Dampier. He lofts it high and deep down the left side. And he hauls it in inside the 30. And he cruises his way to the house. Touchdown, New Mexico! Now New Mexico will go back to work on offense. Jesse, a very productive drive last time wound up with a touchdown.
Yeah, mixing and matching play calling really well. Nice balance on that last one, Dave. We'll see what they can do here in this next drive.
Yeah, and I don't expect anything different. When you put together a drive like that, I would do more of the same. Keep the pace, keep it going.
Gets enough for the first down, but not sure they'll get another playoff here in the third quarter. We've been treated to an aerial show by these two guys so far as you check out their numbers. First down to start the drive after the break. He's going to pass. Snags it. And the offense lining up for a first down play. They'll give it to the back. Hard running there. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one.
It's going to be tough sledding for the offense here. They're trying to ice this game by running the football and bleeding the clock. They've got a pretty good lead here late in the game, but the defense knows the run's coming, right? So they're going to be loading the line of scrimmage, getting stops like what they just did. It'll be interesting to see what the offense does on this next one.
They've got it down to the 32. First and 10 coming. Here's the handoff. And they drag him down, but not before he picks up the first down. Give him 105 yards rushing, and this offense wanted to establish the ground game, and man, have they started the season right in that regard. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. That run epitomizes a veteran, savvy senior who knows how to find space.
I think you have to like what you see if you're the coaching staff here. Your offense is on the field, and it looks like you got a pretty good drive going, and you're just going to try and keep this thing marching, keep the clock ticking. You've got a really nice lead here late. Just want to find ways to keep the chains moving. They're doing it.
Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Back to pass, it's Dampier. And he got a hand in there, knocks it away, incomplete.
You know, as an offense, when you're trying to complete these tunnel screens, you're going to have to be able to negotiate some of these defenders near the line of scrimmage. They're all looking to swat it away. Good job by the defense there.
And the pressure was too much. They get him at the 15. And for the second time tonight, they'll trot out the field goal kicker. He splits the uprights and puts 3 on the board. Let's see what the Lobos offense has in store. Firmly in control of this game, we'll see if they just try to run out the clock and get out with a victory.
Everybody on offense here should feel really...
Nowhere to go, and the ball is loose. How in the world did the offense retain possession? Timeout called by the defense. It's their first of the half as they'll go to the sideline and try to make adjustments. He'll ride his man on the option. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. Linebackers moving, trying to confuse the quarterback. This defense has kept them backed up. Now one more stop, and they can get off the field on 3rd and long. He's going to let one fly down the middle. And that'll be incomplete. They certainly weren't afraid to take a shot there, and now it's 4th down. The Lobos will call on their punt team. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. He gets it away from his own end zone. Running it back, it's Buckley. Really explosive when he gets... Let's see what the Lobos offense has dialed up this time. They're in command of this game. Now let's see if they try to rub a little salt in the wound or happy with getting the W.
Yeah, and listen, this makes the post-game handshake fun sometimes. If you do choose to rub a little salt in it and keep chucking and keep scoring, I'm here for it, Jesse. Like, your job is to score points. It's my job to stop it. Keep the foot to the accelerator. Keep trying to play ball.
I agree 1,000%. That's like Steve Spurrier back in the day when I was playing for the Gators. You go and play for him because you want the opportunity to throw the ball. So when you get in the game late, you're not handing it off. We were beating Central Michigan by 80-something points. He was still letting us throw the...
Welcome, everyone, to Tucson, Arizona. The offense set for a first down play. Leaves it with the back. Just searching and working for the running room as he gets it out to the 26. Good spot after that 7-yard pickup on first down. It's 2nd and 3. Back to pass, it's Dampier. Gets it out quickly. Knocked down at the 31 after a gain of 5. And he unleashed the RPMs on that pass. Man, this sophomore has an arm. It's 1st and 10 from the 31. On the option. Quick toss. Just working and poking and prodding and finding his way up to the 36.
That's a really nice play. It's impressive. When it's first down and the defense thinks you might be running the football, you still can line up. You can get some movement at the point of attack and find a little crease for your running back.
And a really relatively short game before he gets a whole bunch of company from the defense. The biggest lie college football coaches tell is nameless, faceless opponent. David, game like this, you know their name and you know their face.
You know them well, and it does mean just a little bit more because it's bragging rights. Like, the rivalries matter so much. All throughout the year, all the fans talking about this game in particular, that's why it means more, and that's why these players will be jacked out of their minds.
He puts him in business across the 50 into the 46-yard line. It'll be first down. And the Lobos come to the line with a new set of downs. The give to the back. And he's able to find a little bit of running room before they get him down.
Well, it's plays like that that'll help this offense stay in rhythm all game long. If you can have that kind of success on first down running the football, it just opens up your entire playbook moving forward.
He makes the connection. Just what this offense was looking for. Sets him up at the 26 for the first down.
QBs, when you see zone coverage, man, can you manipulate defense when you have a good pocket and you've got time to throw. He had a little bit of time to throw. You can move guys with your eyes. That drag comes wide open. Good throw, good catch, first down.
Defense holds their ground. Pickup of a yard. It's at the 26. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Back to throw. It's Dampier. They'll run the screen. They finally get him stopped, but what a good job by that front wall to set up the screen and create some lanes for their running back. Now down to the 12-yard line. It's first down. Fires into the end zone. Oh, and it's a pick. He threw it right into the double cover. Short fields make successful offenses just what they want here. The give to the tailback. We'll give him a couple on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up. Kept it on the ground on first down. Now back to the line. Quarterback changing the plays at the line. Looking to throw on 2nd down. It's complete to the left. Excellent job working through the air. They're finding a hole in that defense and picking up a first down. The Lobos have taken it inside the 20. They'll try the run. Made a little something out of that run. He picked up a couple down to the 14. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. He's looking for a man on 2nd down. And he motors into the end zone. Offense set on first down. Now on the option. Now the toss. Squirts across the 30 to the 32. A pickup of 5.
Really nice first down run. And you're seeing why this running back is an every down type back. He can run between the tackles. He can run outside. He can catch the football. He can block. This guy can do it all.
Not a lot of daylight. He gets 1 to the 32. Faced with a 3rd and short from their own 32 to keep this drive alive. Fires to the wideout. Oh, the big fella almost had the interception. Instead, it'll be 4th down. And the Lobos send out the punt unit. And that one will bounce. We will get another look at this New Mexico offense. After a punt on their last possession, they are set up in plus territory this time.
And honestly, it wouldn't have mattered if they scored a touchdown their last possession. You've got to be able to turn the page and see this as a brand new opportunity to go get points.
Yeah, and your defense has set you up for the position to get points right away. Now, let's get this offense back rolling again, create some momentum, just get a few first downs, and I'm in scoring position.
They make the stop, but he got work done on the ground, picking up 6 to the 23. Here they come up to the 23-yard line, not thinking field goal, wanting to convert this 3rd and short. They'll try to power their way ahead. And they'll finally get him down after a terrific pickup.
Man, who says you can't run up the middle anymore, right? Everybody thinks I got to make big plays. I got to go way out to the left, way out to the right, way out in space. Nope, right down the middle, nice blocking. How about the running back? You could tell the speed, the wheels, does a great job getting down the field, making a huge rushing play.
And he broke one tackle on the way to a solid pickup there. Boy, if that first down play was any indication, they might walk this thing in on 2nd and goal. And he takes it in for the score. Here comes the offense on 1st down. Power football with the run. Crosses the 30 to the 31 and a 6-yard pickup.
I know it's sexy to throw the football, but if you can pound it away and get these kind of gains, they will just add up, wear the defense down, get first downs, and ultimately get some points.
And he'll get it up to the 38. It'll be a 1st down. Quarterback and running back set up in the pistol. The receivers often will run their route based on a side adjustment. To the air, it's Dampier. He hurls one deep down the left side. And it was worth going for a chunk play, but the long pass is incomplete. Line getting set on 2nd down. He's looking to throw. Get it out on the screen. And the defense stops him just short of the 1st down. Maybe needed a few more chain links to move the sticks. 3rd and short now from their own 48. They'll try to get the first through the air. That pass not close as he got drilled trying to deliver it, and it'll bring up 4th down.
3rd and short like that on your own side of the field. You're just looking for a quick hitter. You're trying to get the ball out of your hand quickly, but the timing completely off there for the offense, and the ball falls incomplete.
On the move. The Lobos get enough for the 1st down.
4th and inches, just trust in your offensive line. They're able to get just enough movement at the point of attack to keep this drive going.
It'll be a 1st down from the 49-yard line. Pocket starts to collapse. Just gets rid of the football. Nobody to throw it to. It'll be 2nd down.
Man, I don't know if you want that guy outside the pocket very often because he's so fast and he can do some damage, but they did a nice job containing him. Once he left the pocket, they were ready for it, came to him, he tried to throw the football. Nice hit on the quarterback as he's throwing to force a bad pass.
Well, the quarterback knew he wanted to go to his tight end on that play. He's a big physical target, but it was the hit on the play that forced the incompletion.
Gets open down the middle. And a big-time grab there. Knocked down immediately, but not before he gets it to the 40. The offense wastes no time getting the timeout call. And the Lobos getting set on 1st and 10. Quarterback checking the play. They'll throw it on 1st down. Receiver looks it in. It's complete.
And I love when my quarterback sees zone and knows exactly where to go with the football. Sees the wide receiver running the drag route, knows when to throw it, pulls the trigger for the easy completion.
They get him on the ground, but not before he gets enough for the 1st down. Wants to throw on 1st down. Finds his man.
And quarterback receiver on the same page. Nice job seeing the zone, understanding the drag route concept. Easy pitch, easy catch.
Nothing doing downfield. He'll cut his losses and throw it away. It'll be 3rd down. We'll see if they go back to the air after the incompletion. It's 3rd and 5. Back to throw. It's Dampier. Makes the grab on the left. The offense calls a timeout to stop the clock.
They pick up the first down on the drag route. I know that seems like a simple route, but it's actually a lot more complex than what it looks like because that route changes based on whether it's man or zone. If it's man coverage, he's flying across the field. If it's zone, he's got to sit down over the ball in a soft spot, giving his quarterback a place to go with it. Nice job of those guys being on the same page there.
Long drive continues as the offense keeps working the ball down the field. To the ground with the back. And he does a really nice job finding open space and making a good gain before the stop is made. Offense calls a timeout here. Critically important to make sure they have the right play called and everyone on the same page here. So with only seconds left in the half, here comes the field goal unit. No good. And here in the second. Line gets set. First down. Running back searching for a hole. A strong tackle and wrap up from the junior. Got 3 on first down at 2nd and 7. Quick completion to the right. He's out of bounds after a really nice game, but there is a marker on the field. So instead of having a first down, they'll back it up. The offensive pass interference that defenses everywhere wish would be called more often. On second down, he'll let it fly. He's got his man, and they're able to get him down.
Wow, the quarterback knew he had to get that one to his receiver quickly on the in route. Did you see the velocity on that throw?
They'll run for it on 3rd and short. And they did not let him reach the line to gain. It'll bring up a decision here. A couple of yards shy of the first down marker, but they've decided this is 4-down territory. The offense still on the field. Brought to the ground, but not before getting enough for the first down. It'll be a first down from the 49-yard line. He wants to throw. They're setting up the screen. And he never had a chance. As soon as he caught it, the defense was right there. Now on second down. Working that left side now. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain.
And those slot receivers nowadays, they're little watermelons, man. You can play touch football and an elevator to lose to these guys because they're so quick and so dynamic. Get open and catch the football.
He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete and 4th down's coming. The Lobos decide to punt it away. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. A fairly short distance here toward the sidelines, not his best work. Now New Mexico will go back to work on offense. David, the punter got some work last time. They'd like to keep him on the sidelines in this drive.
Yeah, it's not something you want to say very often. You don't want the punter out there. This offense needs to get back lathered up and get a little bit more of a rhythm.
Best way to do that, identify where your best players are and just get them the football. Give these guys some touches to kickstart this offense.
Gonna run it. It's Sanders. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a first down. So they're facing 3rd and short from the 25. From the gun, wants to pass. And the Heat will get home, and the quarterback goes down at the 17. And the Lobos will punt this one away. Going to make sure he doesn't get... Let's see what the Lobos offense has in store. Last time, David, it was 1-2-3 kick.
The last drive, that 3 and out, sometimes that puts your defense in a bad spot, and you got to get a drive together here so you don't wear the defense out.
I just think, David, too predictable that last drive. They got to do something here to get this defense on their heels.
After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. quarterback reacting to what the D is showing. Wants to throw. It's Dampier. Quickly complete. He's close to the first down, but they're going to mark him just a little short. The slot, he has just been unstoppable.
Man, I love putting dynamic athletes in the slot that I can move around, that I can put in motion, that I can make him go in or out. I can put him off the ball so you can't get hands on him, and they've really featured this guy today.
The Lobos get the first down.
Man, it's nice to have a guy on short yardage situations you can turn and you can hand the ball to him. And you know he's not going to dance. You know he's going to be really physical, lower his shoulder. I don't care how many yards he gets. He just needs to get past that first down.
Off the deflection, missed a great chance to force the turnover. Instead, it'll be second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. He wants to pass it on second down. And this is going to be intercepted. A big play in a tie game. That's why you love veterans in this defense. Offense getting set for first down. Looking for a gap. It's Jacobs. They make the stop, but there is a flag on the field. We'll see what that's all about.
Illegal flag. Offense.
So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. Offense in a bunch formation. They'll go to the air. Got his man on the right. No chance to run, but they still move it forward.
Well, the defense playing zone coverage there. They're taking away all the QB's primary options down the field, so he has to check it down to the drag running underneath.
Trying to get a rhythm in the passing game, now on second down. Quarterback checking off. To the air, it's Dampier. And the pass is incomplete, jarred loose by the hit.
That's a ball that this offense should be able to complete. They had the coverage they wanted, receiver ran on the route, just an inaccurate throw by the quarterback.
On third down, going up top. Unloads to the wideout. And this will be picked off, a costly turnover in a tie game. First down for this offense. Touch pass on the jet sweep. Really nice job to squirt his way up to the 31-yard line.
Well, and on these little push passes, timing is so important. You're trying to snap it right as he's getting a full head of steam. When he gets the ball, he's hitting the outside, and David, it puts the defense in such a difficult spot.
You immediately have to be rotating when you see that motion, so everybody's got to communicate and kind of bump over. That's why offenses love to run it. It makes the defense communicate and see if you can just get him out of the spot.
Big third down coming from their own 31. Defense tries to get off the field. Works his way to the 41, and that is plenty to give him a first down.
And David, how demoralizing does it have to be for a defense when you know they're going to run it, everyone in the stadium knows they're going to run it, and still you cannot stop it?
There's nothing more demoralizing as a defensive lineman because it ticks you off. It gets in your head. You know that guy's going to come off and smack you, and you got to do something about it. I think the defense maybe time to start committing more guys to stopping that run, not worrying about the pass as much.
On the option. He'll toss it. He's run out of bounds, but a big play on that one, and it'll be a first down.
And listen, the offensive line has to do their job, but a really good job by the running back, understanding where his hole is Go hit it. Get the first down. Don't mess around. Nice job following his hole, getting positive yards.
And he's stuffed by that big defensive tackle up front.
Stopping the run is about physicality. It's about I'm bigger than you, I'm stronger than you up front. Really nice job by the defense, showing their strength, bowing up, stuffing the run.
Not a whole lot of room there on that screen pass. It just never developed. The crowd elevating its energy, willing this defense to get a stop on this big third down. On the run, it's Sanders. Putting together a real scoring threat here as they pick up the first down at the 36. And the Lobos come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Looking to go up top on first down. Oh, look out, the ball's free. The defense grabs it, and they're going the other way. Quarterback empties his backfield. To throw, it's Dampier. Throws to the wideout. Able to work it to the 39-yard line, and that'll be a first down.
And you've created some great momentum, getting the stop, forcing the punt, now getting it back to your offense. Your offense starting to get in a groove. Late in the game, you need some big plays.
You just wonder how much panic there is right now on the defensive side of the football, too, because of what you just said, David. They can feel and sense the momentum leaving them right now with the lead. So someone defensively better step up here soon and make a play.
Finds the tight end. You know, David, this is really what game managing is. Nice pickup on second down to help them on the next play.
Yeah, I think people look at that negative sometimes, finding a quarterback that's a game manager. No, use your brain. Set up good situations. I'm way more successful when I can keep those sticks in a more manageable situation, and I'm not as predictable on a third down.
Going up top on first down. He's got his man.
Quarterbacks have got to have composure. I know this guy's thrown some picks. He hasn't thrown for a ton of yards, but if he can put a great drive together here, and he's got the talent and ability to do that, he can lead his team to victory in this 2-minute situation.
Man, this late in the game, it's go time. I gotta have a score. I'm not worried about downs. I'm going through my 2-minute script. We know what's coming. We practiced this all week. It's second down, incomplete pass, go to third down. We need to go for it on fourth down. This offense just has to keep that high energy up and try to run these plays fast.
They'll rush to the line. Clock stop for the first down. They'll set the chains. And deep shot for the end zone. And he's got it. He's got it for a touchdown. And here in the... We'll get it started here in overtime. He'll keep it himself. Gets it past the marker. Finally run out of bounds, but he has this offense rolling with a first down. A designed run for the quarterback. He works his way all the way down to the 3, and the defense is reeling. The Lobos want to pick up the tempo. They want to run this quarterback. Touchdown, Lobo! Now on first down, they need to answer with a touchdown. Out of the gun, the inside handoff, looking for a crease. He showed it all there, a little elusiveness, a little power, and he's got the first down.
And that's all you want, right? You want that first down, understand the situation, understand I got to get north and south, get a first down, get a new set of downs.
And the Lobos have pushed it inside the 20. Right back to the well. And you can forget running in the middle against this defense.
Well, this is a defense that we know takes tons of pride in stopping the run. That's where it all starts and ends with them, and you saw a great effort on that last play.
Looking to pass. It's Dampier. They're working that left side. That completion will take it inside the 4, and the offense is threatening. Quarterback will audible. Looking to throw for it. Moves around to clear up the vision. And couldn't quite find the crevice he needed to pick up the first down.
There was just nowhere to go with the football for the quarterback throwing it. So he tried to create, he tried to extend the play with his legs, just not able to get away from the defense, and now we have 4th down.
On the move. Two-point conversion attempt is coming.
Touchdown, New Mexico. Number 4 with the carry.
After the touchdown, if they could get this 2, we'll have a tie ball game. Offense will use a timeout here to make sure everyone is on the same page here in overtime. They got the touchdown, but now they want the 2 to tie this baby up. Trying to barge their way in. Could not get there. The 2-point try is stopped, and they'll lose by 2 in overtime. This is one of the best games we've called this season. A thriller, and it comes down to the wire here in overtime.
I could watch these two teams play another 6 times this year, just back and forth, trading blows, offenses coming up with explosive plays, big hits all over the field. David, this is what college football is all about.
No doubt. I love your excitement, but where's the defensive mentions? Some good defense out there, too, there, homeboy. I know it's not just offenses that get you excited. Some defensive plays, too. Nip and tuck the whole game, decide in overtime, crushing loss.